Always shy of my house. When I started dating as a young teenager, I would always ask the man or the boy to drop me at the junction.
My correct people them Nancy Isime, don't come out, can't talk about her humble beginnings. Wetin she passed through before she can finally kiss poverty goodbye. Can't tell poverty say, I am sending you to hell. My correct people them no be smart, Nancy Isime na one person wey be say I know her journey. I know her journey even before she became so famous. That time where she did do this thing, where she did do one program for Orana Hip TV, one show like that. I can't really remember the TV station. And then she did do this her MC thing. They do her talk show. Like she's been so ambitious and hardworking as well. The way she evolved within just a few years and became a force is beyond me. It's beyond me, really. See her beautiful house, where she show us, say I don't buy house. So before this house, she be not already show us, her papa house, where she completed. So me, I was even thinking, say she bought the house for her father, and no say the now uncompleted building we been done there for years. Now she can't complete for the papa. She has done so well, Then she come dey tell us, almost see my motivation here. Poverty be not so my family agbada. I be that girl where they sing for song. I was born with a silver spoon, then I lost the spoon. The blessing her mama been be the breadwinner. So as her mama come by, now so things can go south for them. But yeah, lion no dey born goat. She still get that lioness, spirit and hustling spirit of her mother, probably, I don't know, And so she hit the streets at a very young age and started hustling. Of course, hustle must pay now. That one not sure. Hustle can finally pay. My correct people them. Hustle can finally pay. Nancy became a force. One of the highest paid Nollywood actress. Yes. Person will know her onions, her banana. So hear her now, telling Ibuka her story, how it all started. All right, we could now listen.
I'm not used to a big house. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to act like, I grew up in a big house or anything like that. I'm used to, for the longest time, I was used to moving from one place to the other. After my mom, when I was 5, things got really rough. My dad was wealthy. When you say, I was born with a silver spoon, and then I lost the spoon, that was my story. And so it was pretty rough. So I had to live with people, had to be with, relatives. I've squatted a lot. Actually, our guest today, who is going to be later, I squatted with her for a bit. And I mentioned in the story, coming back home one time, we were living in a flat. And when I came back to visit after being in Benin for 2 years, I realized that my dad had moved to our uncompleted building, a complete carcass. When I say carcass, I mean like finding scorpions, finding like baby snakes, finding like crabs will come in because it was close to a swamp. We'll be watching TV, birds will come in. So I was always in my room because it was uncomfortable. So coming back and finding that, and I just realized it's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. It's just somebody has to save. Somebody has to be that person. Because you find friends that live in better houses. So I was always shy of my house. When I started dating as a young teenager, I would always ask the man or the boy to drop me at the junction. And I always trek. Sometimes I would even ask the bike man to drop me because I was so embarrassed. I was so shy. I was so sad about the conditions that we found ourselves. And so when I eventually had it as a goal to first of all finish my dad's house, which I did. After I finished it, it was now my time to start to look for my own house. I felt like it was a testimony, and I felt like if I kept it close to myself that God would punish me. I felt that if I did not share it, it was my mission. As human beings, we have that instinct. We know what is right and what we should do and what we shouldn't do. I was scared to share that. I remember getting the house and I told my manager, I said, first of all, you pay your bulk money, then you start to do your payment plan. While I was doing the payment plan, I'm really suffering to pay this up and do my interior and just like wondering what the heck this was about. I remember telling my manager that I'm scared of posting this because I know what comes with things like this. I've seen it happen to other people. I'm just worried. I don't want to And she said, if you don't, I will take a drone to your house. I will do it myself and I will post it myself, because this is a testimony. Share it, Nancy. And so it was more important to share, to inspire girls like me. It wasn't really for me. If it really was for me, I wouldn't want to do that. But it was more to just tell girls like me who, because of the situation of the house, saw themselves living with different relatives at different times. And you know what comes with that? So having to live through those conditions. One day I'll tell my story really in the book and in more details, but I've been through it. I've been through so much. So for me, it was a directive from God to put that out to inspire girls. And the way it went, because I put it out and I said, God, you've done this for me. If it goes the other way and they start, like, I'm going to be upset. And I'm really glad that, I mean, for now, Sha, we never know, because these mischief makers, they're always up to something.
Wow. Congratulations to Nancy. Oh, wow. She said immediately her mother died, things went south. Her father was wealthy. He become poor. Yeah, it is well. Oh, glory, child, will never be our portion. The Bible said from glory to glory. Yes, so we'll keep moving from glory to glory. No be, oh, I get them before. That will never ever be our portion. From glory to glory, we'll never experience a better yesterday. That is it. All right, so my correct people, Nancy, I'm glad you shared your story. You inspired a lot of people, especially some of us where we follow your journey. We are like, oh my gosh, the growth is just on another level. You have always been a lover of good things. Now, so the life be, if you like good things, there's this, and you can't still add with hustle again. Some people now, because of the lifestyle where they want, now make them they hustle the way they hustle. They want to be able to afford certain things. They want to be able to give their children a certain lifestyle. Now make them they hustle. That's why when person hustle, they spend the money. No say, oh, you're wasting the money. Oh, you carry your pikin go put for school of 2.5. People are suffering. And that money you would have used it to do charity. Oh, you don't know the person's story. You don't know why the person buy car for himself. Oh, this money now, the way you carry buy this car, you for use and go do charity. Jesus said the poor you always have with you. That's what he said when person use expensive perfume on him and Judas the betrayer say, this perfume therefore use, therefore do this, therefore do. Say no, the poor you always have with you. I hope so I quote this thing well. God, I beg God. Who sent me? Yeah, and so the story be something like that. Even if I know say I'm like the way word to word, but that is the story and all. So it's good to do charity, of course. Who want preach charity? Give me. Now me be the number one, the champion of charity. And I know why they channel my charity go to the motherless children. Because sometimes when person say they do charity, some people go come they beg you. Nothing say me I no get my own problem. I they do unto children we no get parents. That's what I'm called to do. Now them now just focus on. And there's a lot to do in that area. A lot to do in that area. When I even think about the work to do in that area, sometimes I even cry. It's a lot. It's a lot. Especially with this insecurity. Especially, with all this, oh no, all this way they say they buy people. They go this village, they buy people. Now so children, they remain motherless, fatherless. Orphanage homes don't full. Don't leave matter. At some point, I was like, should I even go and adopt? When this last one happened for like Benue State, I was like, should I just go and carry 2 children there? It is well. It is well. Carry 2 children at least, be able to give them at least a good life to some extent. I actually thought about it, and as I'm saying this today, if it's something that you also want, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Imagine, carrying a hopeless child where no get hope anywhere and giving the child a life, at least a standard. But if you say you be wicked person where fit take care of person pikin, No go carry person pikin no. Because you bring more punishment to yourself. Because some of my gender, if no be their pikin, they no fit. They no fit oh. They no fit at all. Na so they go just dey provoke anyhow. They go just dey beat, dey slap, dey kick, they do all manner. A woman like you, where you don't go through the pain of labor, where you don't go through pregnancy, the early morning sickness, everything that comes with it, the body changes, everything, and you still decide, say, now you will be woman, now you will be wicked to people, children. Men say no, they wicked to people, children, like women. Women know where they know what it is, and then they wicked pass. All right, so my correct people, then before this news go divert to where you know supposed go. All right, more move to fans reaction. So first person say, it's the way Ebuka is listening for me. I needed to take lesson. I noticed that as well. He listen from his soul. Then the second person say, this life, just keep going. That's the only way to tell your story. Never give up, Shikina. Next person say, Nancy is that girl. Then the next say, nothing but God. Then the second say, who exactly is the guest? Then the third say, I will give my own testimony too in Jesus' name, amen. Then the fourth say, so inspiring. The fifth say, Nancy, Isime official. Can I give you a hug? One thing I love about God is that He doesn't make us look like what we have been through. That is it. Then first person say, God bless you. This is the reason most of us post our success online. Not to do show off, but to testify the goodness of God. Definitely. I did our WhatsApp group as well. Then the second say, never give up in life. Then the third say, it be like saying now everybody want release book of how they make it. Me self go release my own book also. We are moving gaga. Then the next one clap. The next one say, I can completely relate to our story. This is actually the case of most Nigerians. The last person say her skin is just too nice. I love fair skin ladies. That commenter say everybody want write book about their journey. You don't know people journey? You don't know waiting they don't go through. Imagine living in an uncompleted building. Imagine living in an uncompleted building. Do you know what that feels like? Imagine living in such condition. You don't know what people have gone through. You don't know the vows they have made to their God. And then you say everybody want write book. I can totally relate to Nancy. Because I remember those days. I was like, oh my God, if you help me come out for this situation, if you help me, like, make me become who I actually want to be and who I know you want me to be, I'll write a book to tell my story. See, poverty go humble you, It go humble you where we say, The truth of the matter is that the situation where you go find yourself, where you go they call yourself poor, another person fit dey that situation and totally relax and okay. But you will get that hunger for growth, you get that passion, to say, okay, at least make I give myself standard. Other people where they get this life, they don't get too head. I can actually be among of them. You have that hunger, you have that passion, you have that zeal, and you are a fighter. And then you keep fighting, you're not seeing results. You keep doing everything, you're not seeing results. And you're like, God, if you do this for me, I will write a book to tell my story. I'll write a book to share my testimony. I'll do this in the congregation of men. Like those days where they give those vows. So it's not like everybody, they write book. Oh, everybody will write book. It's not about that. You don't know people's journey. You don't know their stories. You don't know, their vows to God. You don't know all of that. For her to say, if I don't give this testimony, God will punish me, that means she's been there, done that. She don't talk one or two. She don't promise God one or two. It happens. You get what it been one happen, I think last year, yeah. Where I tell God, say, God, if you do this one for me, I'll testify before the whole world When it finally happened, I posted a video on my Facebook page, testifying. I said it. I said, God, if you do it for me, I'll come online. And that is like, unlike me. If no be business, if no be this, I'm not, that typical online. Anything where you see me, what they do online, basically for business. If it's left for me alone, I just want to be inside. Yeah, so my correct people, them, that is it. I rest my case. Una thank you for watching. Una see beautiful. Una bye.